Have you ever wondered what the top 10 weapons inside of Roblox Rivals are? Well, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the top 10 best weapons inside of Roblox Rivals. So make sure to watch to the end because you might find your new favorite weapon. Let's get right into it. So you guys maybe ask yourselves how I came up with the list of the top 10 best weapons. And to be honest, I was the one that came up with it. I asked the community, which was my Discord server, which are the best weapons. And they decided which then they voted to see which one is the best. And now I have a list of the weapons that someone gave me and was voted on by the community. This is not my opinion. This is everyone's opinion. So I hope you guys don't take my word. I think it's just my opinion. Anyways, we'll go to the shooting range explaining all 10 of these weapons and maybe going to a game and using some of these weapons. Okay, so first one on the list is sniper. And you guys might be thinking this is random. Like, why would sniper be first? But honestly, if you have never used sniper, you're missing out. When you use sniper, if you hit a headshot on someone, it does 150 damage. And if you guys didn't know, a player has 150 damage. That means whenever you hit someone in the head, it automatically kills them, which is a one shot. No other gun does that. That's why I think it's first, and as well as the community thinks it's first. I would say this is first if I made my own list as well, because this gun is absolutely insane. And even if you don't hit a headshot though, it still does 70 body shot, which is still amazing. Second up on the list is the assault rifle. The assault rifle is also really good. It's probably it's definitely the second best primary, because this gun can do a tremendous amount of damage, and it's just, you know what, AR. Most ARs have a lot of damage. So if I test it out on this dummy, a lot headshots do 60.2, which you don't think is a lot, but if you have 20 bullets and you hit everything headshot, they die pretty easily. And even over here, when you hit headshots far away, it still does a pretty good amount of damage, even if you hit body shots too. Close up, 13 damage, body shot, you know, far away, 12.8. It doesn't really, the farther you go back, doesn't really change it. And, you know, it's the same with the sniper. It does a lot of damage. And, you know, this AR, you can hit a lot more shots because it's more consistent. Next up on the list is Revolver. Revolver's the best secondary. I mean, who doesn't think Revolver's the best secondary? Some people might say energy pistols. Some people might say Slingshot. But honestly, Revolver's the best one. Because Revolver does a lot of damage. It's basically like an AR, but, you know, it's just a pistol. It's basically the pistol, but more damage and has a better range of motion. I would say the Revolver is like the sniper, but a secondary. So if you use Revolver and sniper together, they're really good. Or assault rifle and Revolver together is an amazing combo. So, you know, headshot from this angle is 40, which is really good. 39 doesn't really go down just like the AR. So that's pretty good. Body shots, 30, you know, 30, not bad at all. 30 is fine. And some people still don't know this, which I don't know how you guys don't know this, but if you go up to someone, or you could be this far back, but don't be this far back. If you're up at someone and you right click on them, or, you know, aim in, as in if you play on controller or iPhone, if you just aim in on them, it fires the whole loadout at someone. So, you know, 240 damage in one shot is absolutely insane. And you can do this from this far away, I'm pretty sure. It won't hit as much. If you're close up though and you really need to kill them, just right click and it'll go by super fast. Next up on the list is Crossbow, which I would not put this in number 4, but again, this is the community's choice. Crossbow used to be really good but got nerfed. It does 70 headshot or 75 headshot, which is pretty good, which is around the same as the sniper. But the crossbow is easier to hit headshots and easier to hit shots in general. And also it's a better, you know, it comes out faster. You can aim in way faster. It's just a faster weapon. The reload's way faster, has more bullets. Problem with this gun is the body shot. The body shot only does 45, which isn't that good. 45 is not bad, but if you're in a really tight game and, you know, your secondary is not good, you have to depend on your primary, and the primary for 45 damage isn't so good. It's around the same as Revolver, because Revolver does 30, but, you know, 15 damage isn't that big of a deal. Next up, we got Gunblade, which Gunblade is pretty good. I never really thought of the Gunblade being a good gun, but after all these video challenges I've done on the channel, which if you guys haven't seen, go watch the videos. But I have to use Gunblade a lot, and I used to think it's a really bad gun and complain whenever I have to use it, but honestly, it's actually a really good gun. So if you didn't know, it is a gun, so if you hit a headshot with it, it's 50 damage. But once you hit a headshot, you have to swipe with it, which is kind of like, you know, it's kind of weird, if you know what I mean. Once you hit them again, you know, it does 50 damage when you swipe, so it's kind of like a melee and a primary at the same time. So again, you know, 50 damage is a headshot, body shot is 40, but if you go up close, you have to hit them, which is 50, then you get to shoot again. It has 6 bullets in it, which isn't bad, but the thing is, with it being like this, if you want to shoot again after you shoot, you have to actually go up to them and hit them, then be able to shoot again, which I don't really like that. All I know is the Gunblade's pretty good. It just, once you run out of ammo, I think if you just spam like this. So if you go up to someone, slice, shoot, they just keep dying on me. Wow, okay. But if you swipe, shoot, or shoot, swipe, you know, it does a good amount of damage. Okay, next up is knife. And well, if you're a really good knife main, I respect you. Knife is really, really hard to play with. If you backstab them, it's an instant kill, which is actually insane. It's kind of like the sniper, so it does a lot of damage. So if you go up behind them, backstab them, it does 150. But if you go up to them just normally, it does 40, which isn't bad. But the thing is, being able to hit someone like this is pretty hard. Some knife mains I've seen, you know, on YouTube and stuff like that are able to do knife trick shots where they go behind you and slice, which I really want to learn how to do that. But right now, you know, it's kind of a process to be learning how to do that. But I respect everyone that's been able to do that. So basically, if you like go behind someone and trick them somehow, you're able to backstab them. So I go like that and backstab them. It's really hard to get used to. Bro, I cannot get this. What is this? Oh, I did it. Okay, it's way harder than I expected. Wow, yeah, that is really, really hard. That knife has to be up there, though. If you get really good at it, it's a really good melee. And speaking of melee, that was actually the first melee on the list. Next up is Slingshot. Slingshot used to be really good until they nerfed it. Basically, if you don't know Slingshot, it's a pay-to-win gun, which most of these guns that are on this list are pay-to-win, but some of them aren't. Slingshot's really good because before it got nerfed, it did a lot more damage, but it still does a pretty decent amount of damage. So it has 75 shots, no reload. But if you just spam it, it does 6 damage each time. Headshot does 6. Body shot does 6. Wait, they both do 6. I did not know that. But yeah, they both do 6, I guess. So if you just spam it, it does a pretty good amount of damage for a secondary. Especially because if you have an AR and Slingshot, if you hit them for like 50 with the AR and finish them off with Slingshot, it's pretty good. But that's not only the good part about the Slingshot. Something that's really good about the Slingshot is basically it can bounce off a wall. So if I'm back here and I want to hit this person, this might not work. But if I want to hit this person, I would have to Slingshot back and it would have to hit this person kind of. It's kind of hard to do. But like if it hits off of this wall, it's going to hit this person. So like this, it's able to bounce off of walls and then hit the person behind the wall or on the side of the wall. The energy rifle can do this, but not well enough. The Slingshot's the best gun at doing this because it has a bigger range of motion and it has more ammo. Next up is flamethrower, which flamethrower is also pay to win gun. But the thing is with flamethrower is it's really good. It is really good. But I just hate seeing people using this. That's why I barely use it because it just makes everyone so mad. If you ever buy flamethrower, please don't make flamethrower your primary weapon because flamethrower can get people really pissed off. Basically, if you don't know what flamethrower does, it has a gas cannon in it, so you're able to right click and it bounces you up, and then you're also able to just flamethrower people. After you flamethrower, it sticks on them for a while, dealing them a decent amount of damage. If I hit them, it's gonna stay on them just like the Molotov, which is really good because, you know, you could hit someone then run away and they could just keep doing damage to themselves without you even being there. You know, flamethrower actually does have infinite ammo because if you stop using it, the ammo is gonna regenerate himself, which is actually crazy to think about. But yeah, this gun could be higher, but you know, they put it less just because it's a really annoying gun to use, so please don't use it. Next up is Scythe. So if we hit, you know, assault rifle, whatever there, and then Scythe is actually a really good melee. It's probably the best melee in my opinion. I would say knife is up there too, but if I made my own list, Scythe would be before knife just because Scythe is the best movement, or one of the best movement melees in the game right now, especially when you're on a map like arena. So let me go show you guys. So we're loading into arena right now, so I'm gonna show you guys what Scythe does. So if you ever use, you know, arena, the map arena, make sure to use a movement melee because you're gonna want a movement melee just for this reason. So, you know, if you have Scythe, you're able to fastly get up on these pillars, which actually gives you a really good advantage because if you don't have anything like this, you're gonna have to go around like this, up and just bounce around. But, you know, you're always gonna fall if you take, and if you're taking fire, you just Scythe back up and just get back at them. So I think Scythe could be higher than knife, but, you know, the community voted on it differently, so I'm not gonna, you know, get mad at that. But yeah, Scythe is actually really, really good. Next weapon we have is actually another melee, which is Katana. Katana is the last weapon, so number 10. Katana is actually really, really good because if you think about it, Katana has done a lot of stuff. You know, Katana was one of the first weapons added into the game, and Katana, well, it's one of the most unique melees in the game. If you guys didn't know, if someone's shooting at you, you're able to right click, which, you know, deflects the bullets. That's the main purpose of the Katana. So basically, if someone's shooting at you, you can do this, which reflects off of the Katana, shooting the bullets that they are shooting at you back at them, which does damage to them. It also can act as a, you know, just a normal melee. So if you just go like this, it's 45 damage, which isn't bad if you think about it. So if you just go like this, it takes a while to, you know, slice, but it's a pretty good melee to do that. Okay, so now that we went through all top 10 of the best weapons, we're gonna be going into 1v1 with players. And how this 1v1 is gonna work is I'm gonna use the top weapon of each category. So if you guys don't know what that means, for number 1 for primary, I'm gonna be using sniper because that was the highest one, and then for secondary, I'm gonna be using revolver because that was the highest secondary on the list. And then for melee, we're gonna be using knife because that was the highest. And for the last category, which is this, I'm gonna be using medkit because there's no category like this or weapon like this from this category that's on the list. So let's get right into the 1v1. Yo, someone verse me, bro. My win streak's not even that scary, man. I'm telling you it's not that scary. Oh my gosh, wait, okay, we're versing this kid, bro. Okay, this might be hard because especially because I'm not good with knife, this is gonna be a hard challenge. Okay, so knife, and then we got revolver. Oh wait, no, that was sniper. Why did I say knife? Okay, so sniper, revolver, knife, and medkit. There we go. Let's go. Come on. 40 or no, 70. Wait, what am I saying, bro? I need to do the backstab. I want to try it. I want to try it, please. Oh, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Oh my gosh, I barely hit that. See, this is why I'm telling you guys, sniper is goated. I do want to try getting a knife kill at least once during this video. 70. Oh, bro. This is why sniper's the best gun. This is why sniper's the best gun. Oh my gosh. Sniper is actually crazy. Sniper is actually crazy. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna try doing the revolver trick where we right click. So let's go do it and see what happens. Come here, buddy. Oh my gosh, I missed like half of my shots. Oh my gosh, it's solo. Oh my gosh, please. Please no. Please no. Please no. Please no. Yeah, dude. Okay. Revolver is the best secondary, I'm telling you guys. Even though I'm not good with it, you guys can be better with it. I mean, I'm not terrible with it, but like, you know, this list might not be the best for you guys, but I'm telling you guys, this was from the community, so trust me on it and try it at least once. 70. All right, backstab time. Come here, buddy. Oh, I don't know if that was a backstab, but we got the kill. W's in the chat. Let's go. Well, thank you guys for watching today's video. I hope this video did help you guys out. If you guys want to give me a video idea, let me know in the Discord. So make sure to join the Discord. The link will be in the description down below. We're trying to reach 300 members, so I'd really appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe too, because I'd really appreciate it. We're trying to hit 30K, so that would be pretty awesome. Anyways, have a good rest of your guys' day, and make sure to click on one of these videos right here on the screen right now.